Welcome or welcome back to my channel where the only life crisis I'm having isn't mid, it's Sims. Today we are back with our Ultimate Decades Challenge family, the Godfreys, and the Ultimate Decades Challenge is the Legacy Challenge, where we start with one Sims family in the year 1300 and see if we can play through and keep that family line going until the present day. This episode, we're starting off with all of our die rolls up front. If you want to be surprised as the story unfolds, go ahead and jump to about the 3-minute mark right now. Otherwise, hang out and you'll get to see all the die rolls in advance, and then we'll just put them in action on the correct day during the week. The first one we rolled for was an age up for Hugalina, and she did succeed there, so she will be aging up later in the week. Raj Chopra, that's Annalise's husband, unfortunately, when his birthday comes around, he is not going to stay around with us. We are going to lose him this week. Regina is the littlest of Thomas and Lori's children, and she is going to successfully age up this week. Hugo is Henry's son, or Hugo 2, as I like to call him, and he is also going to be able to age up this week on time. In addition to the planned age ups, I decided I just wanted to get any birth and newborn rolls out of the way, just in case. I don't even know if any of the Sims are going to be giving birth this week, but just in case, I did rolls for all of the potential moms, as well as a newborn for each of them. Right now, we're rolling through for Lori, Annalise, and Lily to make sure that they would actually survive the birth process. And all 3 of them beat the odds, so they will be successful in surviving birth if that happens for them this week. Then we went ahead and rolled for each of the newborns that they would potentially have. In Lori's case, she would have a successful birth of a newborn. And the same went for Annalise. Last of all, we rolled for Lily, and she was also successful. So if she gives birth, then she'll also be able to have that baby. We're starting the season off with a birthday today. So one of the Sims in our household is having a birthday, and for that we have to do the die roll to see if she will successfully age up. This is our Sim right here, Miss Hugalina, who is the second child in the Godfrey family. And we already did all the die rolls for this week, so we happen to know that she actually will get to successfully age up. So that's what we're going to start off with today by watching her do that with all of her family hanging out around. We've got her sisters here, her brother, her dad, and then her mom or stepmom Lori is bringing the baby inside. But let's go ahead and just get her aged up right now. Lori and Regina will be in any moment. And for this birthday, Hugalina will be aging up from a child into a teen. Oh, there she goes. Off to the side there. She was already an outgoing Sim, so she is outgoing and active. And now we get to pick an aspiration for her. I think I am going to pick her the Master Chef aspiration. So she's done quite a lot of cooking, and so I think we're going to have her focus on that. Now that Hugalina is grown up into a teenager, we are going to follow her around today and see her try out some different skills, build on things that she learned as a child. So we're going to have her work on doing the cooking today. And then we'll also have her help us catch up on some laundry and also maybe get some cross-stitching in if we have time today. Since her cooking skill is pretty low, we're going to take a look here in the book and see what she actually is able to make. It looks like she can make gruel, pottage, or onion soup. Let's go ahead. She doesn't have enough onions for the onion soup to make it for everyone. So we're going to make the party size pottage. Go ahead and get working on that. There she is, chopping everything up. And it says, Hugalina's new skill in cooking will allow her to prepare delicious, straightforward classics. All right, let's follow her around. She's going to get everything on the stove. Oh, and Catherine acquired the mischief skill. So Hugalina actually was having a little bit of trouble with that recipe. So she's going to try something else where she and Lori are actually going to be cooking together, and they are making fish head stew. So they can use some of the fish, and that saves them a little bit of vegetables versus like a forager stew. Hopefully this will go better than the last one. Okay, so the meal is now complete. Let's go ahead and have her call everyone to meal. So Hugalina can invite everyone to have their first lunch, or I guess it's almost dinner now, that she helped prepare as a teen. And she's going to grab a serving as well. Let's see, we've got pretty much everybody here. Oh, it looks like our cousin Bartholomew has come over. I'm going to have Hugalina invite him in, and he can have some food as well. It's very wet outside. Oh, there he goes. I guess she did invite him in. And she is talking with Susanna, I guess, who's sitting there on the floor. I am just going to have Peter talk to Bartholomew a little bit. This is their cousin. Yeah, let's do some small talk. We can just talk about the rain. Oh, they are now good friends. Anyhow, we put the wash basin in one of the clotheslines out here, which is actually covered. It has some coverings, so we can still do laundry today. And so I'm going to have Hugalina get started on that. Let's have her start by unloading and putting away the laundry. All right, there she goes. Taking everything off the line there. Gonna put it away. Voila. Okay, it looked like because Lori was handling the baby near the other laundry basket, we weren't able to get that dirty laundry, but there was some over on this side, so we're gonna have Hugalina work on that instead. I have noticed that sometimes it's totally clean before the sim thinks that it's totally clean. So I am going to let her do this for a little bit, and then we'll check the cleanliness. And if it's already clean, we won't make her finish the whole animation. Oh, wow. That was really quick. Unload and move to clothesline. It already says clean and soaked. So I'm going to have her stop and move to clothesline. All right, we'll see her get it all up there. And there goes her sister coming out to mop up the floor. We love that. Thank you so much. All right, so let's have her work on her cross stitching then if she's done everything else. Ooh, let's see, nature. Do we have like some leaves or something? Yeah, let's do the mushrooms. Oh, Bartholomew's still over talking to Thomas. All right, so we're going to have her work on her cross stitching because that is actually, I think, one of her highest skills right now. Yeah, her cross stitching is actually already at a level 4. All right, well, let's see. While she's doing that, I'm going to see. Oh, is Thomas actually going to come and give the baby a bath? Yeah, cool. Wait. Where is she going? She just didn't like. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, come over here. Let's go ahead and resume that. Give a quick and tepid bath to Regina, please. Thank you. Yeah, there's Susanna just trying to sleep. And we've got Hugalina working on her cross stitch. So we are also getting very near the end of the day. So we're going to check in with everybody else. And oh, Bartholomew's heading out. So Lori just said goodbye to him. And then she is going to get some food. She is also hopefully going to need to do some cleanup for herself before she goes to bed. Thomas is holding Regina. Oh, and it does look like he is going to go ahead and take her in to give her a bath. Peter is feeling very focused, so we've got him working on some of his woodworking here. Of course, Hugalina is doing her cross stitch. Catherine is heading to bed. Emma is chatting with Peter while she sits there and has some food. And Susanna's asleep. Okay, just as long as everybody got something to eat, because this is their one chance today to do that. Other than that, when everybody gets done with their activities, we're going to have them head off to bed. It's now about 1 a.m. and Lori is eating some food. As soon as she gets done with that, we're going to send her to sleep as well. And it's definitely a miracle anytime we have all of the Sims asleep, especially when it's actually the right time to be asleep, all at the same time. And yeah, I really hope everyone got all the food they wanted to get today because they're not going to be eating until midday tomorrow. This morning, which is the second day of fall, is also going to be a holiday for our Sims. So this is Michaelmas, and the traditions are art and music, spirit, baking, and give flowers. This is not a holiday where they have to go into town for the holiday ceremony, but we often will have family members, family or friends come on over to the farm. So I think we're going to do that later in the day. Nobody's really up yet. But before we have everyone come over, we are going to make sure everything is spick and span. And we're not going to go very far today because of the holiday. So I think I'm going to have the guys work on fishing, and I'm going to have Lori and Hugalina do some canning. We do have some food that they know might go bad sometime. So we are going to try to can it and preserve it while we can, since we do have this famine going on and we're not going to be able to grow any more vegetables. Oh, there's our empty field. Even the trees are gone. So anyhow, that is the plan for today. The first member of the household who wakes up is Susanna, and she wants to wake up. She wants to wake up Peter, which she did here. So he's going to come over and chat with her. And hopefully that's going to make her feel a little bit better. Says happy from rested from sleeping. Oh, why is she sad? Okay, well, now that's waking everybody else up. Regina is awake as well. She's doing a little fussing here because she is just cranky to be awake, and she's also hungry. Lori, that is going to be you. Let's have you wake up, and you can check on Regina here. All right, and Thomas is coming back in. He was going to check on them, but everything's good there. So he's going to go back to Susanna. All right, let's see what cleaning we need to have done today. We do have some more laundry, and it looks like we have some repairs that need to be done. I think if we get a second wash basin, we can actually have Lori and Hugalina work on that, or any two of our Sims work on that at the same time. And that might actually help us get caught up. So let's go ahead and get one of those. Boom, like magic, we've got another wash basin here, and we'll only be able to use it when it's, the weather's better, but it seems like it's doing all right this morning, so hopefully that holds. But these do need to get repaired. I'm gonna have Peter come out here and work on repairing this one, and then I'll have him either do the other one, or I'll have Thomas work on it if he gets free first. As for Hugalina, I am going to have her, let's see if she can do some canning. Let's get her working on that. We can have her do some of the apple jam. Let's do that. Oh no, I was just checking on the other room and there is a fire happening. I'm assuming it's on the stove here. Oh no. Okay, let's see what happens here and see if they're able to put it out. Hugalina discovered the fire. Can you guys try to put it out? Run away. Yes, extinguish yourself. Oh no, put yourself out. Extinguish self. Do it. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, I need a moment now. All right, well, she survived that. We're going to just take a moment for that. She is also very dirty now. So we need to do a few things. Luckily, we do have enough in our household funds. We can go ahead and replace the things that were burned. And I'm going to have Hugalina go ahead and take a bath, though. That's the very first thing that we need to do. Let's see where we are at with everything else. Peter did get done doing his repairs. So I'm going to have him work on this one, since he doesn't actually have to save Susanna from the fire now. Catherine is routing to safety. She's fine. Emma, you can come back home. She ran way far away. Susanna is going to be upset, and Regina is going to be upset, but that's just the way it's going to be. What I'm going to have the guys do is do some carpentry to basically replace the stove and this countertop right here. Thomas is going to get started on that right now, and we'll just call that like the counter. All right, Hugalina, go take that bath. I'm sorry, Lori. You're gonna have to actually be a mom sometimes. Go ahead and check your toddler, and then check your infant. All right. I just want you to check her. You can figure it out for yourself. All right, and go, everybody. So Peter actually got done with everything first. I'm going to have him go ahead and actually do a load of the washing because Hugalina is still recovering from the fire she was in. Susanna is very upset about the fire. She decided, she's like, I'm going to go all the way out. I'm going out to play in the pond. Doesn't that look like fun? Yep, play in water. Okay. Well, I don't know. She's enjoying it. Her other sisters are just like standing there. Can you guys at least play in the water? Oh, if you're going to stand out here, at least go fishing. And then you can look for frogs. Let's do that. All right, yeah, and you can look for frogs there. No, you're not going to, you're done that quickly? All right, Susanna. Oh, I guess your mom's coming out to find you. What's going on with Regina? She's probably just sleeping on the floor. Okay, absolutely not. Hugalina, can you please wake up the baby, change her diaper, and then put her to bed? Thank you. So Thomas is almost done with the second part that we needed to replace our counter and our oven. And after that's done, then I'm going to have Hugalina and Lori make the meal for the day. Oh, good. Thomas is all done. So we'll get that fixed. Peter is doing some laundry and other people are taking naps or, oh yeah, Susanna's working on the potty by herself. I get excited about the most exciting things. Oh, I love it when the kids decide to help clean up on their own. So we have Hugalina doing some cooking on the grill, and Lori is also going to be making something for everyone to eat. So that'll be one meal, but because we have guests coming over, we're kind of trying to stretch our food a little bit further. Hopefully everybody else is taking good care of themselves. Emma needs a bath. Yes, that's a good call. And hopefully she's going to the one where nobody is. No, she's not. Go ahead and take a bath here. All right, so Hugalina is done making food. Peter's out here doing some laundry. Oh no, we had more eggs that we let spoil. It's a good thing we're making food because people are starting to get very hungry. So we're going to be able to call them to meal very shortly here. Oh, even Regina's hungry. So it looks like folks are starting to get food. Hugalina, can you go ahead and call everybody to meal for the food you made? And then Lori, can you do the same? And hopefully we'll have a little bit left over for our guests who should be getting here in, I don't know, the next hour or two. And we're just inviting our 2 side households for today. And maybe we might have the grandfathers over too. We've got our party going now. We have Dad here. We have Henry and we have Raj. And I think somewhere around here we have Bartholomew as well. Annalise stayed home with Poppy and Lily stayed home with Hugo too. So this is the family that is here for our celebration. Unfortunately, because of the fire, Hugalina is actually afraid of the fire and Peter is also afraid of the fire. So they're not going to be able to dance. So we're having a nice time. Some of our Sims have, been getting food since we're going to say that Henry and Raj brought a little bit of extra ingredients to kind of add to the celebration. And so they're basically just going to have their party out here. I want to see if Thomas can actually change the fire color. Ooh, what does purple look like? Let's see that. Whenever he gets to it, I guess we'll notice. So Lori hasn't gotten to, oh, she's checking the toddler. She hasn't gotten to check things off of her holiday celebration yet. Peter, oh, he's really gross. Let's try this again. I think he might be waiting. Let's go ahead and practice singing. Let's try that. And Hugelina was part of that as well. Maybe we'll practice her singing as well. Catherine is going to come chat with Bartholomew. Emma is chatting with Henry. Susanna is listening to her mom over here. So the other thing that's going to happen, oh, Thomas, what's going on? He is sad for about something. Oh, but he is going to come out and change the color of the bonfire. Although we also need to put some more fuel on it. And then can he cozy up with his wife after he gets done with all that? Maybe that'll make him feel better. All right, so he's got more fuel on there. Oh, wait a minute. Regina's up. Yeah, sorry. Everything Lori's was going to do is now over. She's got to check the baby for sure. Go ahead and change that color. Ooh, that's pretty cool. All right, so we have Raj here looking unhappy, probably because there's so many kids around and he does not like children. And the thing that I have not shared yet is that it is Raj's birthday. So I wanted to make sure that he was here for his age up. And we did do his roll at the beginning of the week with everyone else's. And unfortunately, he is not going to make it. Unfortunately, we are going to be ending the holiday on kind of a down note. And it will be very sad for whoever has to go back and tell Annalise what happened because, of course, she is not here. So we might have to, I don't know if I'll show it, but we'll definitely have somebody take Bartholomew back home, let Annalise know what happened, and just make sure he gets home all right. But we are going to be saying goodbye to our pretty recent pal who hates children, Raj, tonight. Oh no, Raj, what's going on? He's going to be the first to go due to the starvation, even though he was able to get some food when he got here today. It was too little too late, I guess. Oh no. Oh, I'm so hungry. I don't feel bad at all laughing about this one because I don't even really like Raj. We've got Grandpa back here still doing his fire dance and the kids are still singing. Bartholomew, and Henry's like, whatever, I'm leaving. Bartholomew, I wonder how he feels about it because they didn't really get along very well. So he gets to be the man of the house again. Should we try to plead with Grim? I mean, let's do it. If he gets there in time, that's fine. Oh, he's witnessing death. He's going to check, like, all sorts of stuff's happening. Oh, nope. There he is. Let's see. A sim in a previously played household has died. What do you want to do? Yeah, we're going to put his inventory back to his household's inventory. Oh, and there he is. That's actually really convenient. I was kind of afraid that it was going to just kind of go into limbo, but this is great. We'll go ahead and give that headstone to Thomas. Actually, do we need to release his ghost first? Yeah, I don't want to do any of those things. I'm going to go ahead and put this in Thomas's inventory. I haven't decided if I want to have that household's graves on our plot or at the one in the cemetery by the church. So we're just going to put it there for now. Okay. Well, Thomas, you can go ahead and take care of your kid, I guess. Yeah, go ahead and pick her up because she's pretty sad. You know what? Can we play with her? Can she ask him for that? With Grim over there in the background and and Peter just being so dirty. And Raj is just expired. Oh, is Peter talking to the Grim Reaper? He's still singing. Okay, nope. So we're just ignoring the Grim Reaper, I guess. Well, it is about 10 o'clock, and that means it's time for bed. So I'm going to go get Peter as cleaned up as I possibly can. And then we're going to have everyone head off to bed for the night. First thing in the morning, everyone is up early, and mostly they're feeling sad from watching Raj pass away last night. And then also everybody's hungry. So I was hoping that we could distract them by having them all do some cross stitching. All the girls here, and then Peter was working on repairing a few things, and now he's just chatting with his sisters. Oh, Susanna's trying to go back to sleep. Today, the plan is to do all the kind of cleaning and check on any other repairs, things that we can build. So that's what Thomas is doing right now. Lori, it looks like she's cooking, but she's doing some canning. So we're going to keep preserving different items that we have for, later on, not for eating now. So we're going to actually send the guys off foraging today again. We're not going to have them do it at night this time. We're going to send them out to go foraging, and we might send a few of the girls as well. We'll just see. And then at the house, we're going to keep working on the canning, and then we'll be able to do lunch, midday. Poor Regina is laying on the ground, and she's also actually pretty upset because there is this thunderstorm going on right now. So she's sad and just from being tired, and then she also is scared of thunderstorms, but her parents are coming to check on her. Thomas, we are going to go give her a little tiny nap. Yep, that's what he's doing. But then after she gets up from that, we are actually doing a birthday for Miss Regina. And I might as well spoil it now because we did do the roll, the dice roll at the beginning of the week, and she passed. So we are going to be aging up Regina from an infant into a toddler today. We have Lori doing some laundry. We actually took some down, hung some up, and she's doing a third load right now. And Thomas is checking in with Susanna, who actually just really needs a bath. That's what we're going to do for her. Peter, can you talk to your sister maybe? Peter, go ahead and talk to your sister. And then Catherine, you can come and talk to Hugalina. And we've gotten a few more rounds of canning done that Hugalina did, so that's great. And hopefully just getting up her skill as well. You know what? Let's go ahead and have her actually make the meal for the day. All right, Lori really wants to nap, but we're going to have her cook to help Hugalina out so we can cook some better things. Let's do our forager stew. Oh, what are Peter and Hugalina talking about? Oh, we don't know because she's going to go help cook now. Oh, Thomas, that's okay. You can use the bathroom. And Susanna is very hungry and also very tired. So I'm glad she's going to go get a little rest, and then we can feed her very soon before she gets too hungry. Oh, that's so cute. I had Hugalina go ahead and join cooking with Lori, but Emma went ahead and just decided to do that for herself. That's so cute. Wait, what is this? Become friends with the Grim Reaper. All right, sure. All right, well, it looks like she's a little late because Lori is already done. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody knows there's food and come on and grab a serving. All right, so we have Hugalina, Catherine, Emma, Lori got some food, and here comes Thomas. Oh, he's not looking good. Very hungry, and then I'm going to have him take a nap. Yeah, I don't know with this weather, unless it gets any better later on today. Oh, you know what? Actually, is looking better. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and send them to go do their forest foraging. First, we are going to have lunch. And then we are going to get little Regina up, feed her, and then age her up to a toddler. All right, Lori, I'm just going to have you go ahead and wake up your baby, and then we're going to age her up. Oh, look, Emma was being helpful, cleaning things up again. But let's watch Regina age up to a toddler now. Oh, are you going to pick her up for some reason? Where are we going? Yep. Oh, and now she's going somewhere else because why wouldn't she go outside for this? Oh, there she goes. All right. And we're going to randomize her trait. She is silly. So she is does not have an aspiration, but she is a silly toddler. And here is Regina as a toddler. All right, so the very first thing we're going to do with a new toddler is work on potty training. So we're going to go ahead and potty train Regina. So we're going to do the potty training. Let's see, Peter's going to go take a nap. Yeah, a bunch of the kids are busy napping, and it's almost 4 p.m. So yeah, I think instead of going out and going into the forest to do some foraging today, we're just going to focus on fishing, and then we'll keep working on canning food as well, just so that we can stay around the farm. And yeah, just because the weather was so bad this morning and now it's pretty late in the day, and we'll try to work on foraging later this week. And we're also going to go out for our first hunting trip. Let's see if she makes it. In general, she is feeling loved, well cared for, and she has clean, warm clothing, so she really likes that too. Oh, acquired the potty skill. Woohoo! Let's see if that's actually helping that need. Okay, that looks like it was successful. Yay! And of course now the potty is dirty. Clean that out. And Regina, we did get her toddler bed out. It is, we're just going to keep it in the parents' room for right now. We know they're not going to have any more babies because we are at max capacity for the household. So we might as well just keep her in there with them for now. Oh, she already has it. Okay, then I'll just have her play with it. And then over at the pond, we've got Emma fishing. Pretty much everyone else wanted to sleep, but she was up and feeling pretty energized. So we've got her doing some fishing. Oh, and she caught something. Oh, she's caught 2 goldfish. Not too bad, even though she's fishing from so far away. I know we've used more than one clothesline at the same time before. What is going on? We'll try again in a little bit. I'm going to put this back up on the porch though. That's nuts. Oh, so we had a bunch of the kids go out, basically all the girls that are of fishing age. They all went out to go fishing. And then, of course, the thunderstorm started up again. So they're all running inside. And poor little Regina, she was outside too. And she is scared. So she's going to run inside now. All right, let's see her get inside. She's not very good at walking yet, but she'll get there. Yeah, da, 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 da. Okay, do we have a grown-up who can come pick her up? Maybe pick up. Yeah. All right, so it's only 8 o'clock. I think anybody who, she's going back to sleep. Anybody who is asleep right now, I'm going to go ahead and wake them up just because I want them to be tired enough to go back to sleep in a couple hours. Oh, poor Regina. Yeah, Hugolina's got you. I'm going to have Hugolina go ahead and change her out of her wet clothes. What do you need? Let's see what she decides to do. She's probably going to play with her because that's what they always do. Oh, no? Oh, she's going to put her to bed? Well, at least that'll get her changed out of her clothes that she doesn't like. And Lori's just hanging out over here, waiting for her kid to come find her, although she really needs to use... Can she not get out? Okay. I had tweaked a few things a little while ago and it ended up moving. Oh no, she's dirty too. Oh no. Why is it going up already? She didn't have a bladder failure, right? Thomas, you're going to have to fix that. Go ahead and repair. I don't know what Susanna's up to. Oh, she's going to go find her sister. She's asking for some help because she's not having very much fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, Lori, how are you doing? She's going to get something to eat, which is, hey, that's some of the food we made earlier today. So they are allowed to do that. They can keep eating it until it's done. But otherwise, yeah, we're getting to 10 o'clock again. So I think we're going to call it a night. Hopefully they can sleep through the night with the thunderstorm going on. And when we come back in the morning, It is going to be a holiday, so hopefully the weather will be good enough for us to be able to send everyone into town. And we'll probably try to do some more things around the farm, like fishing at the pond and, canning, things like that. Probably stuff that isn't going to take us too far from home. Ooh, for some reason, Lori just would not go to bed all night. So it is now 6 in the morning. We just got our pop up for the holiday, which is St. Crispin's Day. And the traditions for today are to attend a holiday ceremony and appreciate an object. And Lori is just getting to bed right now. So yeah, her needs are pretty bad. Thomas also just got up. He's mostly feeling hungry, but of course there's nothing to eat. So did he just pick up all the dirty laundry, and then because he changed his clothes afterwards, that laundry that he just took off did not go in the wash that he did anyhow? All right, he's going to go wash laundry out here. That works, man. And then we have Catherine up. She's also hungry, but she's going to go play down in the pond. We could also have her appreciate something. Maybe she can appreciate one of these. Oh, she sure can. We're going to have her come appreciate one of these cross stitches. The stick figure cross stitch it's truly a masterpiece. So I can definitely see why she would appreciate that. Oh, and she's hungry. Well, you better get out there and get some food. Why don't you go fishing? All right, how is everyone else doing? Susanna, very hungry, also really, really needs a bath. So let's have her ask her dad for a bath. Regina's just hungry. Emma is also hungry. When I have her get up, we're going to have her go fish or look for frogs as well. Hugalina, when she gets up, I'm going to have her make some food for everybody if I can. And I think one of the other girls had gotten some fish. Yep. Let's give her the fish and the frogs. And maybe she'll be able to make something. Cook off the grid. Oh, she could just do the one fish on a stick. All right, well, Lori is up. She's in a terrible mood. She's up and she's going to go watch her child. She's in such a bad state. Okay, let me see if I can have her cook something. Cook off the grid. Even though she desperately needs to sleep and she desperately needs to bathe. Ooh, did you hear that slam? Was that actually louder because she's angry? Anyhow, oh, Catherine, what are you making there? Why don't you go out and look for some more frogs? And of course, I really think we ought to start breeding them as well. Oh. All right, Thomas is tired. Actually, you got to put this on the clothesline first, though, and then you can go take a bath. Okay, I don't know what was going on before, but he's doing it now. And then, oh, you don't really need to take a bath that badly. Huh. All right, let's see if Lori's done cooking. Oh, I guess so, because she's not hungry anymore. Let's go ahead and call everyone to meal. Oh, Susanna is so dirty. Susanna is so dirty. She's like mortally dirty. Right, well, definitely, since we're going to be at home a little bit this morning, we're going to get everyone through some baths, and then we'll pick some number of them to go into town. I might actually send Lori and have Hugalina or Peter stay behind with the toddlers, just because Lori never gets to go into town for the holiday celebrations. But then again, she might just need to stay home and sleep. We'll see. Oh, Hugalina is learning some childcare. Let's see if she can... well, she just changed the diaper. And then what is she going to do? Can she just check toddler? Let's see what she thinks is going on. She's going to pick her up. And let's see here. What are they going to do? She's just going to bring her in here and put her down? Is she going to give her a bath? Oh, she is. Well, that's good. I didn't know she needed a bath. Oh, Susanna, we just gave you a bath. Why are you playing in there? Oh, goodness, just go anywhere else. Go make a mess. I don't care. Just go somewhere else. Oh, wait. Just kidding. You actually need to use the potty. Do that. That's really cute. Hugalina giving her little sister a bath. Good job. Good job, ladies. She's doing her little dance. What? What was that? She said steam coming out of her ears. All right, she's not having fun. What would she think is fun? She's gonna go play in the water. Yeah, that's really the only fun thing we have around here. It is time for us to send some folks into town for the holiday ceremony. Just looking at how everybody is doing. Yeah, I'm not going to send Lori anywhere. I'm going to have Thomas, Peter, Hugalina. If we can send Catherine and Emma, yeah, let's do that as well. And we'll see how the toddlers do. Oh, wait, did she just check something off? Oh, it looks like Emma just got to a level 5 for social skill. Maybe she'll get that up even more when she's in town. Anyhow, we've got our toddlers here playing in the bathroom area. And mom is still napping, and she will need to use this, use the chamber pot when she gets up as well. So we're going to have her do that. And can she take this laundry and put it away as well? And then I'll just have her go back to sleep. It's a little after 6 p.m. and everyone's back from the holiday ceremony. Lori just got up and she's going to do some potty training with Regina. The rest of the folks are out back. So Lori, of course, did not attend the ceremony, so she's not going to check that off, but we can have her appreciate an object if she wants to. She can appreciate the candle. There we go. Thomas, he's done both items. I'm going to have Peter appreciate something. He can't appreciate any of the sculptures. Can he appreciate the one his dad made? Yes, he can. Maybe it's just because he made it. I don't know. Hugalina has checked off both items. Catherine has checked off the one item she can, as has Emma, and the toddlers ignore the traditions because they are toddlers. All right, and of course we have gotten behind on our laundry again, so let's set them up for that to get taken care of. Hugalina is going to take care of one of her needs, and then after that I'm going to have her move the laundry up to the clothesline. Oh, it needs to get washed. You know what? I don't even care. We're going to go ahead and put it up on the line. They can just have kind of dirty clothes sometimes. That's fine. And then I'm going to have her go around and collect and clean up all the rest of this laundry over here. And we've got Susanna asleep. Regina is getting put to bed by her brother Peter. Ooh, they just threw that laundry on the floor. I wonder if Hugalina will get it. Oh, tuck her in. That's so nice. Let's see. Is that, oh, it is fun for him. Excellent, because it's also a good skill. And I think we'll have him work on that so that we can quote unquote repair the archery target. Of course, for real, we have to buy it, but if we sub out something that he's made, then we'll just pretend that he repaired it. Because I do want the guys to be able to go off and do a hunting trip. And it would be really helpful if they could practice their archery before we did that. Peter is finishing up his woodworking. Hugalina is doing this last load of laundry for the night. And then I'm going to have her take care of her needs and head to bed, which is where Emma is going to be going in just a minute. All right, not the most adventurous day, but we did get through the holiday and, nobody died. So I guess that's always a good day. Peter, you can go ahead and go to bed. Yeah, go to bed. Anyhow, so that's where we are at the end of the fourth day of fall. And we'll check back in the morning and see what happens then. Thursday morning, we started off with another rainy fall day, and inside the house, everybody is just getting some food. I don't know how this is going to go because the last few days they had their one meal kind of the middle of the day, but everybody woke up so hungry today that we just went ahead and fed them right away. So I don't really know what that's going to look like tomorrow. As soon as they're done with all their food, I am going to send Thomas and Peter off to do some hunting and some foraging, and we're going to go pick up Henry, and he's going to come along with them as well. Okay, so Susanna, it's not her worst, need right now. Okay, I think everybody ate except, has Hugalina eaten? Oh, she's just not having fun. That's what her red is about. Okay, well, it looks like the guys are ready to head out. They're probably going to get really wet today, but that is what it is. Here we are at Henry and Lily's place, and we can see Lily is just going outside to pick up little Hugo too, and the guys are all inside. Let's take a look here. So Henry's in here, Thomas and Peter, and so they're coming by to pick up Henry to take him to the woods with them. But first, we actually have a birthday today. So little Hugo, we did our die roll for him, so we needed to show up and play that out. But he actually did pass the die roll. Yay! So we are going to go ahead and get to age him up into a toddler. And then Lily is very, very pregnant, as you can see. She is in her third trimester, and I was thinking she might actually be in labor when we came over here, but it doesn't look like that. So maybe she'll have the baby sometime later today. Oh, poor little kiddo. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so here is little Hugo too, aged up into a toddler, and it looks like he is a silly toddler. All right, so we got that done, and we'll jump back in with the main household. All right, so we stayed around to actually do a little bit of updating around the house, just to kind of put the toddler bed in and move a few things around and just give them a little bit more space. And then we had a pop-up that Lily has gone into labor. So I am switched over onto that household right now, but while Thomas and Peter are here, let's just have her go ahead and have her baby. Okay, I am glad we're getting to play with them a little bit. even if Thomas is just over here in the background doing his exercise. All right. Well, Peter, I don't know how much he's really paid attention when this has happened at his house, but we're going to go ahead and he's going to watch his aunt give birth here. So at the beginning of the week, we actually did rolls in case any of the wives gave birth this week. And what I did is just, without even knowing if we would do it at all, I did a roll for the mom, for each mom, and then I did a roll for each baby. So that means that we already know that this baby is fine. This one is a pass. And it is a boy. And we also know that, obviously, that Lily is okay. Okay, so I was thinking it would be fun to do another family name, and he could name him after Thomas, but I think we're gonna name him either after their father or their mother's brother. So actually their mother's father is also a Hugo. That's where that, at least in recent generations, where that name comes from. So we've already used that one quite a bit. So it's either Philip or Alfred, and we don't already have an Alfred Godfrey, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So this is little Alfred. Oh, and then this is twins. Like you saw, I had the double bassinets out there. And that's just because we've been having twins lately. We know twins run in their family. So I'm just always prepared. But we did not do a die roll for that. So I do need to do the die roll for the baby girl real quick. Actually, I forgot. We actually need to roll one more time for Lily for the second birth. And then we also need to roll for the baby. So let's go ahead and roll for Lily first. Okay, great. She just needed to have anything other than a 1. So she passed. And let's go for the baby girl. 16. All right. That is actually a pass for this one. We just needed to avoid anything ending in 0 or 5. All right, great. And I had taken a look at our family tree. We had a great grandfather named Christian. So we're just going to go with Christina. We don't have one of those yet. Oh, it'd be great if I could spell. Normally, I don't care about spelling in this time very much, but a D instead of an S is kind of a whoopsie. So, oh my goodness. All right, here we go. So they just aged up their toddler and now they've got their twins. I'm glad we gave them a little more space here. Oh, that's so cute. So Lily is holding, let's see. So this is Christina. So she is holding, oh yeah, Alfred. That's right. Because we haven't used that name before. So let's see. She's going to go ahead and take care of Hugo. She's got Christina and she's got Alfred. All right. Well, this seems like a great time for her husband to go off and go do some foraging and hunting. Sorry, lady. But that's what we're going to do. So the guys have gotten a little fire going after all the rain and just being out in the cold today. Once they got out into the woods, they needed to dry off and warm up a little bit. But when they're done with that, we are going to have them head over here to go ahead and do some hunting. So this is part of the same mod that has the archery target practice, but they should be able to do some hunting off of this little spot. Oh no. They actually don't have good enough hunting skill. All right. Well, I guess this is going to be a foraging trip. So after they get done warming up at the campfire, then we're going to have them do some foraging. And then I guess they'll just head back with whatever they can get from that. The first thing that any of them came across were some odd fungus. So there are these strange mushrooms. And Peter's going to be collecting those up. We're not really sure if they're edible, but he's going to collect them and they're going to take them home and see what happens. They are getting a little desperate for food, so they actually might be willing to eat something potentially poisonous just to get some food at this point. But yeah, we'll have them figure that out. While investigating the forest, Thomas also found some strange mushrooms that are a little bit different. So he's going to go ahead and collect those up as well, and we'll see what they can make of them once they get back to the house. So I'll let him finish getting those, and there are a few other items that they were able to collect on the foraging trip, and I guess we'll just send them home, and like I said, we'll try the hunting a different day. Back near Henry's house, they actually saw some fish jumping in the stream. And so they decided that they were going to go ahead and stop and see if they could catch some different fish than they've been able to catch back at the pond at their house. All right. And after about an hour of that, let's see what happened. Peter did level up in his fishing. Thomas caught a salmon. He also caught a sturgeon, which was a totally new fish for us. So that was pretty successful. And now it just looks like Peter really is very tired and he also is pretty dirty. So they're going to head the rest of the way back. All right. Well, Lori is looking a little flirty here. So that's fun. I was going to have her, let's see. Well, you know what? Okay. Regina is going to ask for help. So she's going to have to kind of hold that together a little bit longer. All right, Lori, can you go ahead and move it to the clothesline? Oh, it's really dirty. Oh, just set it down. Oh, I'm glad that Peter is taking a little nap, it looks like, in the bath because he was tired and dirty. Okay, I'm going to have her replace the water. Oh, yeah, I added some more laundry baskets. So, oh, wait, what? What did I just do? Can she do that laundry? Okay, take it out. I didn't realize I was going to make a wet mess on the floor. We have a little bit of food left over, so if anybody is really hungry, we can have them get that before they head to bed. But this is all still the food that we made this morning, so it won't be good in the morning anyhow. This is the last day of this year of 1316. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to wrap up before the end of the day. We have a few more hours. Okay, we do want to transfer those fish and the mushrooms into the main inventory here so that we can use them. All right, and we did figure out what some of these mushrooms were. So it looks like we have verdant mushrooms, spicy mushrooms, and lovely mushrooms. And Peter had some of the same things. Oh yeah, he has the spicy mushroom. What is the other one he does? Oh, the charming mushroom. So our Sims will find out what that all means when they first get a chance to cook with them, maybe tomorrow. Okay, so let's go down the line. Susanna is asleep. Let's see if anybody needs the food more than she does, because I might wake some people up to eat a little bit more. Hugalina is doing it right now. Catherine is awake, so I'm just going to have her eat it because she's the one who's awake. And then Thomas, I'm going to have him eat it as well. I think that's all we have. And then we've got Lori out here doing the laundry. Oh, yay. It looks like Regina is being successful with the potty. Oh, she's very, very tired though. So let's have Thomas put her to bed after this. Oh, he's feeling very tired, but let's see. Lori isn't really in a flirty mood anymore, but why not? Let's see her working on that. Very nice. I love it. And then we'll have her go to sleep after that. Oops, no, not her. Let's have Hugalina go to sleep. Why is everybody getting up? You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Honestly, half of this challenge isn't even the actual challenge from the time period. It's really just having this many Sims in a house. All right, you guys, chill. Your kids are right there. Oh my goodness. If he can find his way to the bed, we'll see. All right, there we go. You know what? It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm going to leave it there, and then we will check back in for the last couple of days of the season, which will be the new year. We are now in the early hours of Friday of the fall season, which is the beginning of the events for the 13-17 year. And we've looked at the rules for the challenge from 13-15 to 13-17 for this great famine event, except for the very last one, which I have all of those rules for this event up on the screen right now. So that last bullet point says, in 13-17, roll a d8 for each of your Sims, even your side households, to see who lives and who does not. These are your odds. Roll a 3 or 7, and that Sim is finito. They are not going to make it. So I did not do these rolls at the beginning of the week. I knew this was coming up, but blah. So anyhow, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to go ahead and line up all the rolls and just do it. Just rip that Band-Aid off and see who makes it through to finish out the Great Famine with us. All right, so this is where it gets spicy. So I have the die roller pulled up, and we're just going to go down the line through the family. So we are on Thomas right now. So let's go ahead and roll our D8. 2. Okay, he's good. Thomas is good. He made it. All right. On to Lori. Let's clear it out and do it one more time. Woo! 4. All right, Lori made it. So the next one in line is Peter. He is an 8. Peter is fine. Now we're going down to Hugalina. 1. Okay, Hugalina is making it. Woo! So let's then go to Catherine. Oh, that's an 8. Catherine is also fine. Okay, and now we're on to Emma. No, Emma. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to say goodbye to her today. Okay. Let's go to Susanna. She's an 8. Susanna is okay. And last but not least, hopefully Regina, who is extremely hungry actually. So that's not looking good, but let's go ahead and take a look at Regina. Well, that's fitting because she's extremely hungry. That's so sad. We have a couple of our Sims here that we know we're not going to make it, and they're very, very hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and play that out for Emma and Regina. Oh, boom, bye. Okay, so Regina and Emma are now gone. So I'm just loading into the secondary family lot, and we've got Annalise. Remember, Raj already passed away this season. So we have Annalise, we have Bartholomew, and we have Poppy. And Annalise is actually pregnant as well. And I honestly just loaded in here. I don't even get the pop up for it because she was already in labor. So we're gonna have her have the baby. I did do roles for the pregnancy already, so we know that she is going to pass, and we know, I mean, she passes the dice roll. She's not going to pass away from childbirth. And then her baby is also going to be okay as far as the birth. So we're going to do that, and then we will do the roles for the Great Famine event. And I can't add any furniture. Okay, well, I hope she's just having the one baby. We'll see, or we'll see which cradle we get for her. All right, let's go ahead. Annalise is having a baby, and she did get pregnant probably like the day before we lost Raj. So even though he's already gone, that's why she's having a baby now. All right, so she is having a little baby boy. Let's go ahead and name him after his dad. Actually, we'll just call him Raja. Okay. There you go. Oh, and she's also having a little girl. Huh. Let's see. Since there were twins, I do have to do the extra roll for childbirth first for Annalise. All right, so she's going to survive childbirth, and then I have to do a roll for the baby, the second baby. Okay, and the second baby, oops, I don't need to roll another one. A one was fine. So the second baby survives, and so I do need a name for her. Let's just call her Lisa. Kind of like her mom, but yeah, there we go. All right, Lisa and Raja. All right. So yeah, see, this is why I like to have the cradles in place already, because this is a whole headache to get rid of. But anyhow, we are gonna go ahead and do all of our rolls for the famine. So let's go ahead and get that set up. Okay, all the way down the line, we are gonna roll our D8 first for Annalise. Okay, I thought that might happen. Yeah, okay, we're gonna figure out what to do with these kids because Annalise is not gonna make it through the famine. All right, let's go on to Bartholomew. Okay, good. Bartholomew survives. And then we have Poppy, who is very angry right now because she didn't want any siblings. Okay, so Poppy is also good. And then let's see who we're going to do first. Let's do Raja. Okay, he's going to be fine. And then we're going to do it for Lisa. Yeah, I can't really pull their information up, but we're focused on them. All right, for Lisa. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with the kids, because in the challenge you normally can't adopt children unless they are from your side household if they become orphaned. So I'm gonna have to see if we can take them all in. Just moved Henry into the household just for now because I need to have an adult here to plead for Annalise, but then also if that doesn't work, then I need there to be an adult in the household so I can kind of sort out the household afterwards. Okay, and she was the only one from this household, so all right, hopefully she'll put the baby down before that happens. Otherwise, I don't know what happens. Okay, that was really quick. All right, let's see if the Grim Reaper actually shows up though. I don't know why that worked a little bit differently this time, but it did. Okay, well maybe that is just the game's way of telling me that that she needs to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here, and I'm gonna have her. She's not gonna mourn herself. I'm gonna have her go ahead and return to the netherworld. And then we'll have Henry sort out the kids. Let's see. She's no longer playable. Move. Yeah, go ahead and move it to the household. All right. Well, that is that. Annalise's sister Madeline, who had married, if we remember back, Cecily's brother Charles. The two of them and their son Maxim are moving on to the plot of land that Hugo and Annalise had originally gotten, that Annalise has been living on. So they moved in with the two of them and their son, and then they are going to take care of Bartholomew, Poppy, and the twins. So I'm going to kind of just keep treating this as one of our side households, and so we'll just be tracking Madeline, Charles, and Maxim along with Annalise's children. And really, we're mostly keeping an eye on Bartholomew, but I mean, this is still family, so I'm just gonna use this as one of our side households going forward. Oh, and everybody is feeling really sad. Madeline is upset because there's a crying toddler. Come on, girl, you're a mom. You can take care of her. Go ahead and can you check her? Can you just put her to bed, maybe? Charles is also frustrated from that. Bartholomew is sad because he's lost in the family. He's also mad because there's more babies. And he's also upset about the crying toddler. Maxim is sad about the losses in the family, and he's just wet. Poppy is sad, and the twins really don't know what's going on yet. But overall, hey, they're all getting lots of chances to do All Souls Day things. All right, you're here with Henry and Lily, and we have a crying baby. Don't you do that. You put that baby down. You put that baby down. I know he wants to feed her. Can you talk to this baby? So Lily, you got to stop talking to your toddler so you can come in and feed this one. Okay. All right. That's what we're going to do. So anyhow, we are here with Henry and Lily. Let's go ahead and do the age up rolls, and we'll do them in the order they're listed here for Alfred and then Christina. And he rolled a 7. That is a pass to age up to an infant. And then we're going to go ahead and roll for Christina. Ooh, 11. That is also a pass. We just needed stay away from 12s, 16s, or 18s. So we did that. So here is little Alfred right here. And he got a sunny baby trait. All right, and there is little Christina, and she rolled a cautious infant trait. Okay, so here we are. We are going to go ahead and do our roll for Henry. I have opinions. Okay, we don't like that, but okay. So a 3 is a problem. So, all right, that's not what we wanted. All right, let's go to Lily. She got a 4. Okay, so Lily is okay. Hugo 2. 8. Okay, so Hugo is okay. This is where it starts to matter if we have children already or not, because when we start losing the adults, we really need the kids. Okay, so then we need to do Alfred. Man, okay. All right, that was not a good roll. So sorry, Alfred. We didn't even get to know ya. And then we are going to do it for Christina. All right, so Christina is okay. And then our last one for everything, I guess, is Stella the dog. Okay, so Stella is fine. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and just get this over with. Where is Alfred? Oh, Alfred was going to come in and talk to his sister. All right, let's see what happens here. They might just poof and disappear. Oh, Hugo is playing with Stella. Oh no. Oh, that was so fast. I don't know how Alfred is still here because he doesn't show up here anymore. So maybe wherever he's going, he's going to disappear. Oh, wait, we've got the Reaper here now. And she has the option to bawl uncontrollably or to feel confusion. I don't know. Can I plead? Let's see what happens. I feel like if I plead, that overrules a die roll. I think so. Oh, nope, too late. Okay, so we're gonna make him a playable ghost so that we can hold on to his urn so that we can release him to the netherworld. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we gotta take a little time. Oh, she's pleading now. It's too late. It's so too late. Oh, wait, what? It says you're my best. Henry has been brought back to life. What? Lily's impassioned pleas to the Grim Reaper must have worked. You know what? I think it's allowed. I think it is allowed. I love it. Okay, let's watch that happen. Oh, what is Christina sad about? Oh, she's just tired. When is he gonna turn back into a living sim? Because right now he's still a ghost. Okay, so we finally got that worked out. Little Alfred kind of disappeared off into the ether, but Henry was saved and he had a little message. It said, Henry has been brought back to life. Lily's impassioned pleas to the Grim Reaper must have worked. And he said, you are my hero. I promise I won't forget that I owe my life to your heroic actions. So they still have some sad moodlets because, oh, well, he's just happy because he just got brought back to life. Oh no, don't use your diaper. Anyhow, the kids are sad as well because of being tired and because they just lost their sibling. So this actually seemed to be a good day to have all these losses happen. It just happened to work out this way on my calendar, but it is All Souls Day. So hopefully they'll at least be glad that they get to, you know, do all the mourning and everything. Oh my goodness. Let's see what's going on with Susanna. She is, oh yeah, she's sad that her sisters are gone. Somebody needs to come take care of this child. I know you guys are sad too, but you really need to come and comfort her. Come check her. Thomas is in bed. Peter is off somewhere. There we go. Tradition complete. Is he lighting the fire or is he just, yeah, he can't even light it because he's afraid of it, but he's like, I'm going to hang out by that bonfire pit. Hugalina, what is she gonna do? She's gonna go joke around with her brother. She also cannot light the fire and she's really sad. And then Catherine, of course, is just really sad. It looks like she's just done crying it out. Can she go talk to her dad maybe? Call over. So for the holiday, let's have Thomas do some remembrance. We're not going to bother with the holiday ceremony today. And then we'll do the fire. She dislikes mischief, sure. Yeah, he can at least come out and we can, oh, brothers and sisters fighting. So I'm going to have him come out here and light the fire, and then we can go back to our little cemetery plot and have those remembrance moments with some of our family members that have gone before us. And if it looks like everyone's been getting a little thinner, that is correct. That is just a little update we made in Cass, because it makes sense, because they have not been eating for basically 2 full years at this point, at least not at a normal level. And we haven't been able to have, any of our crops grow. We haven't had our animals for pretty much 2 years at this point. I was going to have Hugalina do something with the fire, but she can't because she's afraid. But they are going to do some singing, which we're going to assume is very reverent singing, in memory of those who have gone before. I'm going to have Peter come all the way over here too. Oh, there they are. They're leaving some offerings and then also crying and being very upset about everything. Oh no. I don't know why that always makes me laugh. We're coming towards the end of the day. They already had their one meal today, so even if they're hungry, we really can't do anything about it. Okay, she's very sad. You know what, though? You need to help her go potty, though, because she needs to do that. I know she's so sad for potty training, but we're going to do that before we put her to bed. And she's also not having any fun. So yeah, let's just check anything that we need to do other than hunger. Okay, everyone's looking pretty good. Okay, if you're feeling like you're going to be awake, then I need you to do some laundry or something. Yeah, go ahead and do that. The chores still need to get done, even if you're not feeling well. And let me have Hugalina come in and can she clean anything? Oh, she can do some canning maybe. We can do that. Oh, good, because we got those mushrooms from the foraging the other day. Let's have her make some faux meat that she can can, and we can use that for things later on. Peter is chatting with Catherine. That's all right. All right, so they're finishing all of that up. I think we're just going to have everybody go to bed now. It's almost 10 o'clock, and there really isn't anything else. They're not going to have any fun tonight. So let's just have them get to bed, and then in the morning it'll be a new day. We have finally made it to the last day of the fall season. Oh my goodness. So it's Saturday. It's the last day of fall, middle of 13/17. And on Saturdays, we're usually doing our harvest or going into town to sell it. But of course, we don't have any of that going on. So I'm hoping today is going to be kind of just a chill day. But I know we're not in great shape. So just getting through the day is going to be it. We're going to stay around the farm today. We'll do some fishing, frog catching, laundry, canning, just kind of a chill domestic day. We do also have a couple more birthdays, and these were ones that I did not anticipate having this week because these were not Sims that were in our households at the beginning of the week. I did go ahead and do die rolls for them, but that was off camera. So, but I did do die rolls for them. And that is for Raja and Lisa, which are the twins that Annalise had. And then Charles and Madeline, and that's Annalise's sister and brother-in-law who have taken her children in. I had already put them in the family tree, like the mega family tree I have going on. And so after we added them to that household, I went back to look to see when their birthdays were. And it just so happened that they both needed to age up into adults this year. So it's the end of the year, so we got to do it today as well. I think we're going to start by just getting the day going here. And we are kind of in danger here with the fact that they're getting hungry earlier and earlier in the day. I don't know how we're going to make it through next year on this pace. Lori and Hugalina can go ahead. I'm going to let them do whatever they're doing, but let's go ahead and have them cook together. And we can do a faux meat bowl because I made that canned faux meat. I think I'm gonna wait until we are running out of fresh items before we get into that. So let's just do our forager stew. Honestly, by the end of the day yesterday, I was just like, oh, you guys just want to cry in bed. You just want to sit in bed and like chill. I mean, there's nothing else going on in your lives. There's nothing you need to do. Just go ahead and do that. All right, let me close this up though. And they're just cooking in their sleepwear. All right. Oh, what is Thomas going to do here? He's going to go chat with Hugalina. Hugalina, you got to let everybody else know that there's food available. Everybody's so enthusiastic to be out of bed. So after we get done with food, then yeah, we'll get on with those chores around the house. After breakfast, Peter got to work repairing the clothesline so we can actually do some more laundry today. Thomas is kind of upset about something. Oh, Susanna's gonna go use the potty by herself. And we have Hugalina back in the kitchen because she's working on doing some canning. They're both still pretty sad, but we've got Lori teaching Susanna how to talk. So they're having a little bit of a mother-daughter time together. Oh, Hugalina has the handiness skill now. I think it's because she was going through looking for spare parts before she threw a trash pile away. Right. And then Catherine, what are you up to? Oh, you're going to go find your sister. That sounds good. Oh, and give her a hug. Oh, at least the family's all taking care of each other. Let's go see what Thomas is up to. Yeah, he is out at the pond doing some fishing. I tried to send some other Sims out there and they were too sad. Also, Peter, I see he's coming back to chat with his sisters. Yeah, I had sent him to go work on his archery skill, but I think he's too sad for that too. Oh, what a wonderful day. And how is Susanna doing? I know. Oh, she had potty accident. I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, she's tired of doing that. Can she ask her mom for something else? Oh, Thomas is doing all right, trying to get the fishing done. Can you invite your son, invite Peter to go fishing? Is Hugalina here for the same reason? You know what? You can invite her to go fishing too. Hugalina used to go fishing with them when she was a kid. Okay, good. So Catherine's going to work on her cross stitch. I feel like we didn't finish the laundry though. I'm not going to be too hard on them today. They're having a bad time. All right, maybe, yeah, let's just let them do that for a little bit. I decided we'd come on over and check on the side household just to see how they're doing, but also to do those age ups that I already promised for those that we can. Also, just because our main household is kind of a bummer right now. Oh, they're cousins and they're hugging. I love little cousin hugs. This is Annalisa's urn. We're going to have him bring it back to the family cemetery, but I'm going to have him put it in his inventory for right now. Little Poppy, everybody's thinking about her because she's so upset. Charles is apparently high maintenance. Madeline is doing some wash. Oh, and he's out here talking to, oh, let's see who we have. This is Eshwar. So that is Raj's brother. So maybe he's coming over to check on his nieces and nephews, or his nieces and his nephew. Okay. Let's see. Is this ready to get moved up onto the line? Oh, it is. Yeah. So you can finish washing it and hang it up, and then you can come check on the kids. And let's see, who else is Charles talking to? Oh, I think this is, yeah, this is Eshwar's wife. Are they doing some gossiping? Chatting? This is, oh, and with Maxim, because he's coming over to see his dad. I kind of remember, who did Charles have beef with? I feel like he always had an issue with Hugo or Henry. I don't know, somebody in our original household. Whenever he would come by to visit Cecily, he was always getting into it with someone. Thank you for taking care of the babies. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and reveal that yes, we did do the die rolls for all 4 of the age ups that are due today, and they all passed. So I'm just going to go ahead and age them up. Lisa aged up first, and we're going to go ahead and roll for her random trait. It is cautious. And Poppy's still miserable. Yeah, this place is about to get really chaotic. Okay, and Raja aged up, and he is wiggly. So I think I'm just going to age up the adults in Cass. So I'm just going to jump in over there and take care of that. Here we have little Lisa as an infant and Raja. And then I did age up the young adults into adults, but I also took a look at their like their aspiration and all of that. And I'm sure I knew this back when I generated the households. Most of it I just randomized, but anyhow, either way I forgot. But Charles is a kleptomaniac. He's high maintenance and he's hot-headed. So it makes sense that he was, he constantly is having trouble with other people. And then he's a villainous Valentine. So he's just really out here to make trouble for everyone. Okay, and then Madeline is, let's see, she is self-assured, practice makes perfect, and then cheerful, and her aspiration is friend of the animals. So that's a lot like her sister Annalise, I think, had one of the animal aspirations, and then Henry in our original family does as well. So anyhow, they're all aged up. Loaded back in, and Charles was just getting done giving Poppy a hug, so that was really nice. And earlier I saw Madeline hugging Bartholomew, and now they're chatting. They're telling inside jokes. All right, so yeah, they're doing well. Somebody really needs to come help this child, please. Bartholomew, you can come and talk to your brother. All right, and it looks like some of the visitors have taken off, so now Charles is just out here with Maxim. Oh, okay, well, Poppy is going to talk to Lisa, so all the siblings are going to hang out together here. So I think that's a good place to leave it, and we'll head back over to the main household. Look at the twins are kind of running into each other. It looks like Lori and Thomas have decided they're kind of in an amorous mood all on their own. Ooh, oh, we can. Let's go play in this. Let's have them both go play in the pile of leaves. And then, we'll see what happens after that. All right. Everybody else is really sad. Well, at least Susanna's got her toy. Yeah, we've got Peter just crying it out. Hugelina is definitely considering it, but she's going to go check her sister and give her a hug. Oh, we love it. That's so cute. Okay, seriously, what does she need? She's just sad, right? I mean, she's also very tired. Can you get sleepy time from Hugelina? Okay, we'll have her put you to bed. How many more servings do we have? We have 6 left. Why did people share bowls of food? Okay, so they're done playing in there. Oh no, it's so gross. You can burn this one. I was hoping we would have a nice pile of leaves to do some baby making in. They are having a nice little bonfire. Henry, you weirdo. Oh, play with. Is she going to poke it or what's going on there? Yeah, Henry, that's how you want to do that. All right, let's check in on Henry since he came over. Oh yeah, you could boast about that cat. Do you remember the other day when we went fishing? And then maybe just I don't know, check in on him. Oh, that's interesting. We have a visitor. This is Thomas Watson. He is the son of the Baron. You know what? Why not? We should do some introductions. It's good for them. I mean, he's a young adult, but he's still the younger generation. So it's good for them to get to know him. All right, let's check back on Thomas. Oh, there's a new pile. Here we go. Oh, come on. You know what? That's fine. I already clicked it before it started getting the stink fumes coming off of it. So it's up to them. If they decide they're going to go ahead and try for baby there, then I'm going to let them do that. I can cancel the second request. That's so gross. But you know what? Life has no meaning. It's been such a rough season. It's been such a rough fall, you know. Try for baby in a dirty pile of leaves. That seems about right. I am wondering, yeah, they are still having relationship fears. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll have them talk about their relationship fears when they get done. And hopefully they'll be in a good place. Talk about relationship fears. Okay. This usually goes pretty well, but let's see. And Henry was still running off around in the background there. I wonder if he came to talk to the birds. We haven't talked to the flock of birds in the tree stump in a while. All right, so he has some fear progress. All right, you guys just got to keep chatting. You'll get there. What is this look? Her moodlets say she's mostly happy, but when I came over here, this was the angle I had, and she just looks like super peeved at somebody. It is 10 o'clock though, so I probably am going to go ahead and let Peter finish up this conversation and then send Thomas home. Oh yeah, just ask him to stargaze. It's getting late. She doesn't know a lot of Sims, so if he wants to hang out and stargaze, then they can do that. Susanna's already in bed. No, Catherine's decided to go do some archery. That's excellent. Okay, Hugelina is feeling very inspired. I think the last time we really did any stargazing was when, let's see, I think when Hugo was courting Annalise, they did some stargazing. So I think this is going to be an unlikely match. This is unlikely that this is going to go anywhere, but you know, it's nice to have friends. And I kind of like this for one of the activities on the final night of the season here. Okay, so Peter's coming back in. He's just going to go to bed. Catherine's going to go to bed. All right, why don't you say goodnight to him, Hugelina? Oh, she's got a new idea. She can tell him about that. And then you can go ahead and ask him to head out. Maybe? Yeah, go ahead and send him home. And, oh gosh, Thomas is still out here with Lori. So I'm going to have them come in. I don't think there's really any other, he can mop this floor. He can do that. And then after that, I think we're just going to have them go to bed. You know what? Might as well try for baby again. We've got some open household slots. I am kind of concerned about how hungry a few of them are. But that is going to be, it's 1 a.m, so that is next season's problem. All right, all the kids are in bed. We've got mom and dad heading off to bed as well. And that is going to be the end of the fall season. As you can see, it's actually after midnight, so technically it's winter, but we'll really start that season in earnest in the next episode.